today, problem of the day is back into a little bit of that Algebra 1 pre-algebra mode, and actually some of you guys in 6th and 7th grade maybe at this point learning to graph points and say, wow, what do things look like here? We've got a set of ordered pairs. It says write a linear function rule for this set of ordered pairs. You've got 0.25, 0.2 and 5. You've got a -4 and -1. You've got 0 and 3, and also we've got -2, 1. Linear means straight line. So let's see what we've got going with this problem. Let's take a look at it and see what great things are going along with it. We've got write a linear function rule for this set of ordered pairs, and notice ordered pairs simply mean x and y. So these are points that we can graph. They're not just basically 8 numbers we've thrown out there at random. They're hopefully going to make a nice little relationship that looks like as we say, a linear function rule. So let's draw a table and see what happens with that. Sometimes it's easier to see our results when we line them up in a table form, all right? And by the way, this says linear function, so we're going to call this f of x, all right? Our y is going to be known as an f of x here, all right? But yet I want you to think of it as ordered pairs. It's x and y, but we're going to let f of x be our y value in the end. So let's put some numbers here. We've got 2 and 5. Look a little bit scrambled. Let's see, we got -4 and -1. We also have 0, 3, and we have -2, 1. All right, that's our table, that's our look. Now, first of all, you want to just look at those numbers and see, is there something going on as you move horizontally? Now, and vertically, these are all kind of scrambled up, and maybe it would be nice if we were to rearrange these, have our negatives, then get to our positive, then our 2, that kind of thing, because it looks like we're spacing out, really, when you look at this, by everything's x is spaced out by 2, all right? So let's just do a little rewording here, reordering here. Let's see if I can say words today. And we've got f of x, right there we go. Let's put it in there, and let's go with the -4 first, -4, -1. How about -2? And 1 coming in next. And let's see, how about, while we're at it here, we'll put a 0, 3 right there. And we've got 2 and 5 going on. What I notice is there are a couple of things. As x is increasing each time by 2, and these are consistent, they are consistent, same difference, okay, from each other. We've also got an increase of 2. And that, folks, is telling me there's a slope going on here on this line of going as x increases by 2, y increases by 2. That's a positive association, it's a positive slope. It's the slope of 1. Now, if you don't recognize that, that's okay, all right? This is one of those for the ages that everyone, no matter where level you are, hopefully will be able to come up with this rule. If you look horizontally, we've started with -4 and went to -1. We also went from -2 to +1, 0 to 3, 2 to 5. I'm noticing that each time we have a pattern going here, that we're adding 3 to each case. So our rule simply looks like it would be f of x equals to, how about it? The x plus 3. So in f of x, remember, that's our y. That's a function rule, all right? You can write it y equals x plus 3. It's fine, no problem. But f of x equals x plus 3 is what we have. And folks, if you'll graph these points on a graph, you will see a straight line, and you know what? That's a y equals mx moment. For those of you who are into slope-intercept, there would be your slope of 1, intercept at 3. So again, where we go, we start with numbers, and we end up with some nice little function rules, okay?
For more math help, visit tnlearn.org.